FSM swimmer Tasi Limtiaco grew up on Guam and attended college in Japan. His dad is from Guam and his mom's from the FSM. He was born in the Federated States of Micronesia and chose to swim for FSM at the Olympic Games.
For me personally, being born back there, of course I was raised on Guam, and I did have to choose. I was raised with an FSM passport, and I've never held a U.S. passport. So we just kind of stuck with that. And also my mom wanted me to represent FSM, so she kind of influenced me on that. And my dad agreed with her, so we just kind of stuck to it. And it all worked out for the best.
Tasi competed in Heat 1 of the men's 200-meter medley, finishing with a time of 2:07.69.
The result was definitely a lot better than I expected, just because especially with the coronavirus pandemic, we haven't had any competitions. And I think leading up to this event, I didn't have as much race experience as I would have wanted, because the previous year we only had one competition. And for racing, it really, when you race, you kind of figure out how to really not just pace yourself, but what time to go out with, so that you're not going out too fast and you have enough for the back end. But overall, I was pretty happy with it.
He moved to Thailand in 2019, training under head coach Miguel Lopez and assistant coach Alexander Takano. Tasi has represented the FSM in Papua New Guinea, China, Russia, and Korea.
With no spectators in the stands, I thought it was going to be empty and really quiet. We wouldn't have that pumping atmosphere, but it was still there because there were still so many people in the stands, just other athletes coming to watch, and they filled it up pretty well.
His goal is to help draw interest to the sport and help other FSM athletes to one day represent their country in the Olympics.
The Olympic Games village was amazing. I couldn't leave the village just for safety reasons, but just walking around and interacting with all sorts of different athletes and seeing the best athletes from around the world, it was just breathtaking, I guess.
Tasi is under a scholarship with FINA with 13 other athletes from across the nation. He's looking forward to the Abu Dhabi World Championships in December.
Countries that don't have as many resources, such as the Solomon Islands, which don't have a swimming pool, or the FSM, which is, we're limited to a 25-meter pool. They bring them here under the supervision, and they give them the proper training facilities that we need, because here we have we have a 50-meter pool and a 25-meter pool, as well as really good gyms, and then also instructors and a physiotherapist. It just gives us the best shot and to perform at our peak potential.
Don't forget NBC.com for all the updates from the Olympic Games. Tonight, April Ross and Alex Kleiman go for beach volleyball gold. It's a big night on the track for Team USA, headlined by Michael Norman's race for gold in the 400-meter final. And it's the men's park final in skateboarding, the Tokyo Olympics, tonight on NBC.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.